Hello friends, how are you doing? Day 847, hope you're doing amazing. I just made a new friend here, Jim, and we are here at Green Drinks, so it's a monthly meetup for people who are interested in chatting about green topics. And so we have a drink, and today's really informal. Had a great group of people out today, but I just want to bring Jim on board. We had a great conversation, and so he was actually sharing some stuff that he's been working on, including some documentaries, right? And so I think anytime we want to create some change, awareness is always so important. It's the first step. And so, Jim, do you mind sharing, like, what are the documentaries that you were sharing about, that you're working on, that you want to raise awareness for?
Yeah, I'm working on 3 documentaries. The first one is, and the major one, is on Agent Orange in Vietnam. And I was of the generation that was affected by Vietnam War. I lost over 20 friends in Vietnam, and as a result, I've always had a fascination with what was going on with this chemical called Agent Orange, and so I'm doing a documentary on that, which really brings out the whole story of how many people have actually committed suicide from Agent Orange exposure, and we're talking 2.7 million U.S. soldiers went to Vietnam, and 1.1 million of them, almost half of them, have committed suicide since the Vietnam War. And that is due to, again, exposure to Agent Orange. So I always was fascinated and wondered what Agent Orange was all about, where it came from. So I've done a lot of research on how it's affected and where it is in the world. It is a product developed by Monsanto Monsanto is now owned by Bayer, which is the largest chemical company in the world. So that's one project. The second project is actually a World War II documentary that's based on my family. My father and my 3 uncles were all Lancaster pilots in World War II, and we're doing a major through the Canadian government, a deal on post-traumatic stress disorder going all the way back to World War II, and the whole issue of when people don't come back from war, and how that affects Canadian families, as it still affects mine today. And then my third documentary is on, unfortunately, something that's critical that we all have to face, and that is the funeral industry, that the Canadian funeral industry, which unfortunately is not what it should be. I'm working in Ottawa to expose the corruption in the funeral industry and find a way to protect our country and our citizens from, again, a very corrupt death industry, which is from out of country. It's controlled from out of country. And so I'm trying to make people aware so that you can protect your own family when that moment in time comes, or you're going to lose someone of value in your family to death. And I just don't want a monopoly in that kind of thing happening in our country. So those are 3 documentaries I'm working on. They're involved in the whole environmental movement as well, and just trying to make Canada a better place for us all to live.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing, Jim. Yeah, guys. So yeah, at the end of the day, like, one of the beautiful things about coming out to an event like this is that I always have interesting conversations with people. And if you've ever been a person who wants to make a positive impact, you're not the only crazy one out there. There's other people, right? But again, the key is just, going out there, having conversations, uniting with others who are like-minded, but more importantly, like values, so that we can work together, my friends, and create the positive impact that we want to see in the world. And so, I guess last thing, so you're also a businessman, right?
Yeah.
And so, want to give a shout out to your kelp business?
Okay, well, I've been in the kelp business for 30 years in British Columbia.
Yeah.
We were the first kelp company. Our company is actually 41 years old. We're the first kelp company in North America, and we cater to organic agriculture using kelp as naturally occurring nutrition for plants. In other words, stay away from the 20-20-20s and miracle grows of the world, and make sure that all your indoor and outdoor plants are safe for your consumption, and also to protect your family, your pets, your children from exposure to chemicals that you really don't want them exposed to. And this is a huge challenge in Canada. And I would just say this: we vote with our dollars, so please please learn that you can protect yourself from these large chemical companies if you know what you're dealing with. And one of them is just making sure that you're not catering to genetically modified foods, that you try to avoid them any way that you can. And let's take our country back nutritionally and get the land back to what it was 100 years ago, which was doing everything in an organic, natural way.
Yes, definitely. Awesome. So what's your website if people want to learn more?
Yeah, if you want to learn about Kelpman, it's KELPMAN.com. We also involved in a very interesting good news website in town here called thevisioneers.ca, which if you're interested in networking and good news, it's a good news website. You may want to check it out. No matter what you're interested in, we're involved in it. And it's a Canadian, started right here in Vancouver, and it's going to affect the world in a big way with a whole new way of looking at citizenship in all the countries of the world. So check it out and be aware, stay positive, and do your homework and protect your family.
Yes, all right. Thank you so much, Jim. All right, friends, go check out those websites. I'll quickly show you the turnout today. So here is the, we had a few more people, but they had left already, but a pretty decent turnout. We had about 12 people, I think, today. So anyways, if you guys want to come join us sometime, shoot me a message. It's every month. I think it's the last Tuesday or Wednesday of each month, called Green Drinks, and it's, you know, tonight was informal. Just have a chance to get to know people, and you never know who you can meet. To be honest, like I was contemplating. I was tired today at the end of the day, but then I was like, you know what? I gotta go out. I gotta go have some conversations and move things forward. And so I'm glad I did, because I was able to have not just a great conversation with Jim, but a lot of other people here. So, anyways, have a great night, my friends. Get out there, have some amazing conversations, and I'll see you at the next one. Ciao.